Okay, so in the last video, we talked about backgrounds, collections, and these templates, right? Adding the same background, the same sunflower, for example, to each different template. So now we're going to talk about how to create a template and why we have them. So going back to the admin menu, we're going to go to store settings and then templates right under collections. So right now we only have two products. We have canvases and apparel. And obviously we have 10 by 12 canvases, 24 by 30 canvases. We have big canvases and we have t-shirts. So the files that are going to be uploaded and printed are obviously going to be different, and even for the same background. And that's why we have templates. So here you can see here all of the available templates that you saw on the previous screen. We have apparel. So now all of our t-shirts take the same type of file, same size. It's a 14 by 16 like rectangle, and they're able to kind of fit on all of our apparel products. But obviously for canvases, medium and large and small, they're different sizes and they have bleeds. So we need different templates. Therefore, we need a different background. Same background, different version of that background for every template. So here's basically where we're going to make the templates. Now, the way this ties into things is, do you remember back in the artist chapter when I gave you guys the example of the artist trying to upload the proof and it was the wrong dimensions and it wouldn't allow them to upload the proof? That's because of what we set here. So basically, whatever we set here is we're associating that to the products. So if a canvas large needs certain dimensions, or if we start to get new products, for instance, a dog bowl, bath mats, whatever, puzzles, we would create the product in Shopify, import that product here. So we'd associate a product to this new template, and say we had a product in Shopify called puzzle. We would find the puzzle, right? We would name this template puzzle and input the dimensions we need to have for that. Once we hit save, if an artist tries to upload a shirt template to a puzzle, so a file that would fit, a 14 by 16 for a shirt to a puzzle, it won't allow them to do that. So that's kind of where this comes into play. The reason why we have boundary crops, if you're wondering, is for canvases and going down the road, if we're going to have any other products that have bleeds, is that's it, we have a bleed. So this is going to be technically what wraps around the wood frame. So that means that the dog would have to sit here because we don't want the dog wrapping around the wood frame, excuse me. But what the problem is that if we were to not have a crop boundary, right, and we were to just give a proof to a customer and the dog is floating here, like there's this much space below the dog, you could bet 9 times out of 10 the customer is going to say, why is my dog floating? So what this does is this pretty much, this box is saying this is what the customer is going to see. Only this. So figure out what your bleed needs to be, and then this is where the pop art's going to sit in. So that's what the boundary crop is. And then that's basically it. So the key things to remember is we associate products here to a named template that whatever we choose, we set those boundaries, and they'll all be here after we save them. And then from then on out, because we associate products to them, if an artist tries to upload a proof to that associated product, it has to match the template that we have.